Yeah, what up, good people? Welcome to another episode of the Strategically Reckless Podcast. I am your host, Dave Brown, aka your favorite foster dad, aka Mr. 710, and we are glad that you are joining us once again. Yeah, as of right now, Moby got held up at work delivering that express mail. You know what I'm saying? So we'll get this thing started off solo today. Look, when I tell you, we always have one of them shows because it just be happening like that. Life be happening. I want to start off by saying congratulations to my brother-in-law and his new wife, the Petersons. That's what I'm talking about. They got married this past weekend, and I was honored to be a part of it. It was real nice. It went well. It went well, and I say that because I wasn't 100% sure how it was gonna go. 'Cause I had never been to Michigan before. I didn't know these people. You know, sometimes you don't know when you don't know people, you just don't be knowing. And when you don't be knowing, I tell you what ended up happening. So it was the demographic in the group chat for the wedding party did not understand African American humor. And so the question was, who all are you bringing to the rehearsal? I was like, I'm bringing my wife. I'm bringing Ralph, Ronnie, Bobby, Ricky, and Mike. And it was a whole bunch of, huh? And a whole bunch of crickets. And I was just like, oh, damn. That wasn't, that wasn't a good one. That wasn't a good one at all. That's my bad. That's my bad. I thought that would be a good one because I didn't want to just because of the demographic of who I was talking to, and then in that moment, I didn't want to start off with the Backstreet Boys or Instinct. Otherwise, it was gonna make it look like I was being stereotypical. So I didn't want to do that. I was gonna keep it natural. And yeah, that one just was like that one felt so bad. I was like, damn, I don't know how this is gonna go. You're supposed to go have a sense of humor. What am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to do? But look, before I get into that, just to let y'all know, man, on tonight's show, we're gonna talk about some Olympic drama. We're gonna talk about these wedding tales and some wild haircuts along the way. We got a whole lot on the docket today. And we're talking about Ford trying to patent some new technology to start dry snitching on y'all. So y'all got to be more careful. But back to this wedding. I told y'all last week that I went to the tuxedo place and this dude kind of got on my nerves and worked his way out of the cell. Worked his way out of the cell. And then I go back to pick up the tux. I go back to pick up the tux today. I'm getting ready to leave. My flight's at 10. I'm there at 6. Getting ready to pick up this tuxedo. They don't have it. They don't have it. What you what you mean? Now I had low confidence. I had low confidence that they had it because there was this white lady in front of me that ordered some pants and got a jacket. And she was trying to figure out how that happened. And I was just like, damn, that happened to me one day when I ordered Uber Eats and I was having a sugar craving. And so I was just like, give me my wing meal and I wanted a piece of cake. So I ordered some strawberry cake. And instead of them sending me a strawberry cake or key lime cake or any other kind of cake, they sent me fries. Like a lot of fries. Like more fries than they throw at the bottom of the bag at Five Guys. Like it was a lot of damn fries. It was a whole styrofoam container full of fries. What am I supposed to do with this? There's 4 of us here. We all got our own fries. What are we going to do with all these extra fries? Other than 3 right in the trash. So I kind of understood that this lady ordered something and then got the wrong thing. But right there, my confidence was shot. It was shot. 100% shot. I knew my tuxedo wasn't back there. I knew my suit wasn't back there. Hey, I'm walking up. I know that my pickup date was on the 31st. I gave y'all an extra day, and now I'm here. So, what's up? Y'all can get my tux. So he went to the back. So the lady went to the back. She was like, it ain't back there. You mean it ain't back there? No, it's not back there at all. It's not back there. Now, the pickup date was correct. The wedding date was off by a month. How he did that, I don't know. I'm going to blame the curls. But between Sam, the dude that was like, my brother, and Phil, the dude with the curls that took my order, that put everything in wrong, neither one of them got this thing correct at all. At all. So my part started off bad. I was like, hey, I'm going up there with no suit. What up, E? I'm going up there with no suit. I'm out here. Well, I had my own personal suit because I'm like, all right, well, they say they're going to send it. But if they don't send it, and I'm supposed to be in this wedding, my suit about to be out here looking all types of crazy. Like I'm about to have my joint on, my regular suit on, and they going to have they matching suits on. Blame Men's Warehouse. So they got married. They got married in this place called Traverse City, Michigan. Now let me ask you this. What is the smallest airport? What's the smallest airport you'd have never flown into or ever flown from? And I'm not talking about like, all right, I get it if you in another country. Some of those little islands got some little airports. The small, like I've flown out of the airport in Little Rock. It's one terminal. You go through TSA, and you walk straight everywhere you can fly out from is down that hallway. That's all they got. That's all they had the last time I was there. I remember back in the day, Milwaukee having the tiniest airport I'd ever seen. Flying to Grand Rapids and it's little as hell too. The bad part about flying into Grand Rapids is it's a 2-hour drive from Grand Rapids to Traverse City. That's trash. Now, our flight there had this layover. We had a 7-hour layover in Orlando. While we flew down to fly back up, have no idea. No idea. But what I will say is, I have never flown in which the pilot has landed and was like, we gotta wait a minute before we pull into the gate because we got here 30 or 40 minutes early. What were you doing? How was you flying? Hey, you here early. We lit. Like, what's up? Let us know. No, we ain't got no gate. Fam was speeding, breaking laws on Frontier. Because that's one of the few ones that actually flies in the Grand Rapids for a decent enough price. Yo, listen. We get to Orlando. We called a shuttle. I have no idea what was going on in the shuttle or what happened before Buddy picked us up. He picked us up. We get on a little bus after we abandoned this white lady who was looking like she needed some help, but she didn't really know how to ask for it. She seemed like a setup. She kept walking away from her bags too. I ain't like none of that. But we go pick up this dude and his son, and fam get on the shuttle pissed off, slamming door. He got a whole attitude. Y'all probably can't even hear me. Yeah, buddy got a whole attitude. And for what? We have no idea. He threw his stuff in the back, slammed that back door, got in, slammed that little side door. Whoa. They had words before he got in, and Buddy was like, "Don't you get on this shuttle with that crap." That was the driver. My wife and I, we sitting there, we looking like, oh, hell, it's about to happen. This had to be going down in Orlando? Soon as dude closed the door and while the driver was walking around to get in, he asked, what the hell is wrong with that guy? Oh, no. Not my problem. Mailman Moby, what's happening, buddy?
What up, Slick?
Man, we talking about these shuttle drivers down there in Orlando that's out there about to start fights at 1 o'clock in the morning with his passengers.
Who was?
The shuttle driver. You know, we had that layover in Orlando, and we took us to a shuttle to a hotel. And Buddy almost got to fight. And the shuttle driver, hold on now. The shuttle driver almost got to fight with one of his passengers.
That don't surprise me.
Hey man,
that's Florida. That don't surprise me.
When he dropped dude off at the airport at his hotel, the guy came back out and he was mad. He was slamming all the doors. He was like, "I'm gonna do this to you." He hit him with the gun stuff. I was like, "Yo." McAllen, Texas airport is pretty small but busy. I asked him what was the smallest airport they'd ever flown to or flown from, and McAllen was one of theirs. I was like, Grand Rapids, Little Rock was little, and the Milwaukee airport back then, not at Giannis, that they probably had to put a few more terminals in there for those Greek planes that had to fly in. You know what I'm saying? But dude, so the wedding was straight. We go to take pictures. Like it's a 2-hour drive to get to where they stay. Yo, it's Whitesville, USA, Moby.
It's what?
Whitesville, USA. Traverse City is Whitesville, USA. The black people that we saw was working. None of them saying that. Like I was like, yo. Whenever we saw another black person, we was like, oh, here's another one. Another one. Hey, black people, what's up? What you guys doing here?
That sounds like how I was in Wisconsin when I went to visit Rico.
What part was the year?
In Milwaukee. It was right outside Milwaukee. I forgot the name of the town.
He probably stayed in one of them good neighborhoods, you know, like Lawrenceville and Decula, where you know, ain't a whole lot of them out there.
Ain't a lot of that.
No, nothing there now. It's primarily. But look, hey, we wanted to go take these pictures, right? They wanted to go take pictures out by this lake. Now they got this wooden dock, and so as we walking down this dock. It's a little platform out there, gets a little wider, and it's these two white ladies that's sitting on there. One of them got a dog, the other one reading a book. And so I walked down, and I'm like, listen, yeah, my did come to, it did go to Traverse City. I was able to pick it up. We go down to the dock. Now, I'm gonna come up with the nicest way to put this. It was three dudes. It was three dudes in the wedding, and then the groom, and then it was like 5 women in the wedding. Four up. But I was walking with 2 of them. Now, nobody in this wedding was little. That's the way to put it. Like when I'm standing next to folks, my 230 pounds, and we about to say, all of us.
Just standing there.
All of us. Look, my 230 was probably about average for the groom and the bride and the bridal party.
Come on, man. Don't be like that. Don't be like that.
Hey, it's my weight. I weigh it too. It's just funny when they weigh it. And so, not little at all. There was no petite dresses out in that wedding situation. And so we go into this wedding. As I'm walking out, like I'm the first one out there, because I went to go ask the 2 ladies, like, hey, is it cool? Like, we don't want to disturb y'all, but we about to come down here and take pictures. Like, this is happening. So y'all want to be down here while we out here or not. This wedding picture situation is going to happen. Like, we'll try, I guess, the photographer tried not to get you in it, but these pictures happen. One of the ladies that I walked with, as she's walking down, she was like, did you see the TikTok video where the wedding party fell into the water because the dock collapsed? Oh, I know you didn't just say that. Hell no. Listen. Don't come down here putting that on this dock. Look, we all 230. What you
doing? She was trying to insinuate something without actually saying it.
And she was calling me big because she was looking in the mirror at the same time. But next thing you know, my brother-in-law walks down and he was like, you know, it'd be funny if this thing collapsed because we're all on here. What the heck's wrong with y'all? Like, why are y'all saying these things? Like, first of all, nobody's recording. Secondly, no, I don't want them to try to charge me for this tuck. For this little suit because I done fell in some water and got it wet. Besides, these shoes and all this other stuff is mine. I am not trying to be wet. Now the water wasn't deep, and it looked fairly clean. No, I ain't. My mama said I can't get wet.
Nah, especially when I don't touch like that.
Oh, the photographer told us all to stand on one side. Next thing you know, the floor drops a little bit.
On the dock.
On the dock. We broke it a little bit. I was like, hell no. Hell no. I'm going back up. I'm going back up here. Dude, them 2 ladies that were sitting down there, they were so disturbed. They wanted to say something, but there was too many black people down there for them to say nothing. Like, I already know. But I was like, why would y'all say that? Like, we almost all, I died a little bit. And I can swim.
They tried to chase y'all.
Yeah. Oh, it was a whole threat. Like, it went down a little bit. Like, it slid down the pillar a little bit. Oh, see, yeah, he would be a co-signer. Hey, congratulations, Mike. Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Yeah, of all shows for him to watch, I'm sure he was gonna watch this one. I'm telling you, man, I was scared. I had a moment where a little turtle head came out. I was like, hold up. I thought it was over with. I thought it was over with.
When them butt cheek, that boot that ass cheek get that tight.
Man, I could have cracked a walnut, but it was horrible. That was horrible. We went down there. It held up so we could take pictures, but we were strategically placed so that all of our weight wasn't on that side. Like, I ain't walking on that side. Like, it already went down just a little bit on the one side, but I'm like, all right, maybe it's just old. But the second time it went down on the other side, I was a little scared for real. I just knew I was wet. I just knew it was over with.
Yeah,
The other thing,
cool.
have y'all ever heard anybody during a wedding ceremony when they ask the question, does anybody see a reason why these two shouldn't be married? Please speak now or forever hold your peace. Have you ever seen somebody be like,
nah.
Have y'all ever seen somebody say that?
If I see something like that, I gotta hear it. Somebody gotta say it. Whatever reason, don't stop them. Say it.
We asked what happens when somebody do that, and dude was like, I gotta stop it. I gotta stop and see. I want to see what happens. Yeah, he was like, I gotta stop, and I gotta ask the question. We gotta stop the witness, and I gotta ask, why do you see fit?
Did he say that he actually see somebody do that?
No. Ain't nobody. I don't think he said he saw anybody do it. But I was wondering, like, so I do have this one question about this union.
Yeah.
She said that.
Yeah, I would have to see that. We got to see that one out. If that ever happened, I got to see this one out.
Hey Mo, we gonna be like, it's gonna be like, hey, yeah, Moby got this girl that none of us like. But he ain't. We tried to tell him, and he don't want to listen to it. They gonna go good. So, cause you the last one. I'll be like,
yeah, that's true.
Yeah, she tried to get some of that mailman money, man. We not. She tried to get some of that expensive money. We don't trust them.
Yeah, y'all gotta let me know way before I walk to the office. Y'all gotta let me know early. Y'all pull me to the side on one of the fellas trips and just let me have it. Let me know.
We've been spying on her, and we saw that when she went to the McDonald's, she went to try to go get some extra fries. It was like, and it worked. So yeah, you shouldn't do that. Hold on. Oh yeah, there we go. I seen it when I was really young. The whole church went up. Never seen anything like it. Said, yeah, that'd be.
What did they say, Jennifer? What did they say? I gotta hit. What did they? Do you remember?
Oh no, she remembers. She said she was really young, and let me see. See, I know a lot of people. Like we took it out of ours. Carla said she took that out. She took that part out. Like, we ain't asking that because somebody might be like, yeah, buddy, two glizzies on one hot dog bun. So we was gonna object to that. We was gonna object to that man's Carla. We know how he get down, Carla, so we don't want to do this. Bless you. But man, TSA was tripping that whole trip. TSA was tripping, bro. Have you ever? Wow. Do you get pulled out of line for anything at TSA? Have you ever been pulled out?
No, not pulled out. My son did, because he had these jeans on and had all these what you call it, all those designs and all that metal on them.
Oh, okay.
So they had to make sure they double check them. You know them. You know the jeans. That's why I'm trying to tell you, you can't wear all them jeans with all them designs and that metal piece and all that stuff on it.
Yeah. Look, Carla said her mother-in-law would have objected. That would have been against her. That's crazy. The brat was cheating on my cousin.
I was just about to ask her that.
Yeah. That's got him. Got him. I see it now.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
See, that's what I gotta hear the juice.
That's what I'm talking
Somebody
about.
raise their hand. I gotta hear the juice. What's going on?
Not that way. This way. There we go. Yeah, that's
crazy.
That's good stuff right there. getting they cheat on. So that's
Wow.
one way to do it. That's one way to do it. But yeah, man, TSA was
Yeah.
wilding, man. Like TSA be taking their job way too serious, and most of the time it's with my wife more than it is with me. Like they gave my wife a surge when she had broke her ankle with skating. She was in a wheelchair, bro, with a cast on, and they gave her a full surge, bro. Like
Wow.
who out here doing this? Who out here wearing a cast and whatnot, getting ready to take part in some terroristic activities? Like y'all wild. But
Way things
this
is
time,
now, though.
oh man, look, this time. All right, so whatever she had to get the ID out of her wallet. I already had mine out, and she was like, "Go ahead." I heard, "Go ahead." I put my ID in. I got my little cool shirt on, and dude was just like, "Ha ha ha, go ahead." He let me on through. I don't know why they made her scan her boarding pass, but her boarding pass didn't have a TSA check on it. Now, in order to get to the pre-check point, like in order to get to the pre-check point, you already got to show your boarding pass. So we obviously showed something that had pre-check on before we even got to this point. So Buddy didn't even check me. They checked her. I'm thinking that she
Mm.
right behind me. I done put all my stuff on the belt, and I'm through TSA. I get my phone come off the belt. I got 2 missed calls. Hey, baby, where you at? They sent me back to the front desk because I didn't have pre-check on my boarding pass. He checked your boarding pass. Damn.
Mm.
Sent her all the way back. She was mad as hell at me. Like, why you leave me? I was like, well, I had thought you said go ahead. Like that's what I heard. But maybe I was wrong. She was like, I just said go ahead up to the dude, not leave
Not
me.
go ahead and leave me.
It's not like I didn't get on the plane. Like I didn't get on the plane. But yeah, man, TSA was wild, and man, then when I was coming back, I was walking through the thing, I took my hat off, and he was like, you don't have to do that. And so I was like, all right, cool. And so I put it back on. He was like, oh, now I got to check it. Got to check my hat? All right. And so when I gave it to him, man was real rough on my hat, twisting it and doing it all like this shit. I'm like, hey.
Oh, no. He doing way too much.
Hey, look, Fair made me so mad that I was like, you know what? When my stuff comes through, I'm not putting this little bin. I'm not stacking that little bin, that little gray bin. I ain't putting it up there. Y'all got to do it. Why some white dude put it up there? I'm like, hey, man, I'm trying to be a tool right now. I'm like, I'm not really trying to be a tool, but dude over here bent up my hat for no reason. He was way too aggressive doing all this shit with my hat. Like, it's a single panel. It ain't nothing in here.
Yeah.
But
They
you
gotta
lucky.
do what they gotta do. I guess TVSA, they do we get rough though.
Hey, listen, if I'm trying to sneak in contraband inside of this hat that you can see through almost, come on, man, what you doing? And I got on the shirt that most people not wearing memorable shirts in order to go ahead and commit some terroristic activities. Like that's just not happening. Like I had on the Hawk Tour. you're not wearing the Hawk Tour.
Yeah.
Crime. You're not doing that. You're not committing crime with the Hawk Tour on. Man, that was crazy, man. Hey, I want to know, when you fly, do you prefer window, aisle, or sitting in the middle?
Oh, I gotta get window. Give me that window.
What y'all,
I don't
chat
really.
room? Let me see, where we at? Yeah, what seat on the plane do y'all prefer, chat room?
Which one you choose? You have a choice?
Man, if I'm by myself, then I would prefer the window. But if I'm with my wife, then I always take the aisle. I take the owl. I won't.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, I take the owl. Like I usually don't put her in the middle, especially if it's another dude on the outside.
Right.
Like I have a problem with that, but I won't put her in the owl and sit next to a dude though. Like if a dude had the window, then yeah, she still got to sit in the middle. Now all that I be watching, fam. Though all that.
What you watching, man?
Hey, both of y'all arms ain't gonna be on this.
It's a little bit too close. Oh, that arm rubbing on me. Y'all touching the arms and legs and stuff. Hey, hold up now. Hold up. You sit up there. He think you sleeping. You over there like this.
What y'all doing? What y'all doing? Hey, hold on, all that leg, and then like if it's a bigger dude, I don't want their legs to be touching. Hey, hold on, like how your legs going up under that little seat part? Like, crazy.
Hey, I already know what you mean because I've been on planes and them legs and them arms get to touching. It's like, hey, that's like, hey, hey, that's kind of a little bit of high school. It's like, hey, you trying to flirt with me a little bit?
Right.
I know these seats tight.
What y'all doing, Bucko? That's too much. No, man, I'm not jealous. I just got to make sure that people they don't get out of pocket.
Yeah, you got to watch that. This is my woman. You got to watch what you're doing.
You know when I was single, I couldn't wait for a halfway decent woman to sit next to me so I could.
Oh man, tell
what? I'm put that.
I'm raising my hand.
I'm sitting big in the seat. Yeah. So I'm gonna
I'll be hoping I do. I'll be hoping I sit by somebody pretty. I'll be like, man, I had all of my plane flights. I think I maybe had 2 in my whole life of flight. The whole time I flew or whatever.
Yeah.
Maybe 2. One I had a good conversation with her. The other she was just kind of she was just chilling. But that's it. All the other time, man, it's either somebody older, somebody I ain't attracted to. I was like, man, or most of the time it's guys. I'm like, dang, man. I always sit by these dudes.
I don't want look, you sitting next to 2 big dudes. It's like, come on, fam. Like, hold on. First of all, these my armrests. These mine. Secondly,
I always get the window seat though.
Yeah, look, if it's when I'm on the window, I hate to be laying up against it real hard, but I'm like, man, I don't want nobody to touch me now. You got that whole armrest, bro.
Man, I'll be knocked out over there. I get that window seat, man, I'm gone. The problem, that's the thing, man. Everybody else thought they had trouble, man. As soon as I get on that plane, once it get up and get steady, I'm out like a light. Now I sleep lightly, but I'm out.
Man, on the way back, like, so I sit in the aisle. My only thing is I can go to sleep. I went to sleep before the plane took off on the way back. I was that time. What Carl say? Me too. I can't fly without having a window seat. My only thing is I don't want to fall asleep with my mouth open. Like I don't want to wake up and my mouth be open. So I'll be sitting there, I'll be like, nigga, mouth was open. Hold up, cuz. Hey, don't do it. This is wild.
That's why I take the window seat so I can lean against that window and be just like this. I don't care if they hear me or anything. Most of the time, I don't think I snore. If I do, I ain't never caught myself.
Hey man, my wife head was rocking so tough when we was on the plane this last time. She was so sleepy.
Another reason why I get the window seat.
I tell you what, if she had accidentally fell asleep, like we talking about the other dude being on there, I'm like, hey, you leave her alone. She wasn't trying to fall asleep on you. Get over it.
That head get the rocking, boy. That you mess around and you get hurt for a few days. Get whiplash.
I tell you what, my wife fall asleep on somebody else's shoulder while we on a plane. That's a half cheat. That's a half cheat. I ain't
That's
doing
a
it.
half cheat.
Yeah,
That's definitely a half cheat.
That count. Like you sleeping on somebody else? Hey, yo, you wildin', baby. What you doing? In my face? It's a half cheat. Hey, we gonna count on it.
Yeah, matter of fact, you just stay over there. You stay up. Stay up. Don't you even go to sleep.
Yeah, every time she fall asleep, get up.
just nudge her a little bit. So
Look, y'all saw what happened on next Friday when Sugar fell asleep on Craig? And then talk about, oh, that was you. Wake up, wiping her mouth. No, that's a half cheat. Sugar created a half cheat when she did that. Craig, what the nephew? What the hell you doing to my woman? Like, hey.
Yeah, you leaning on. You might well say his name.
That's a half cheat, y'all. I'll say y'all sleeping together now. That's what y'all doing.
You just on the plane, just comfortable with other dudes. Like, you just comfortable. You
just violating. That's a whole violation right there. Like, oh, man.
You laying down with this man. You got your head all on his shoulder. You just comfortable over there, ain't you? With your cheating ass.
And you know what she would have did? She would have poured a whole glass of ice down my throat if I had fallen asleep. She would have thrown a drink on me if I fall asleep on another lady. I don't care if she was...
Or if a lady fell asleep on you.
Oh, yeah. She would definitely throw a drink on her. She'd reach over me and hit the girl head. Like, hold on. Get your ass off my wife. Get your ass off my husband. What you talking about? You know that's the truth. So you mean to tell me, Carla, a woman can fall asleep on your dude?
I know they be tripping.
I know you ain't gonna say yeah. I know you ain't gonna say yeah. Cause I got something I know you ain't gonna say yeah later too. Later, I know you ain't gonna do it. When we get to
and the thing is, and they might not even say nothing, right? The whole flight, they might not even say nothing. As soon as you get your bags and y'all get to walking down the middle of the aisle, get ready to leave. Oh, so you just gonna sit here and act like nothing happened. What you talking about? Let that little bee sleep on your arm the whole flight, huh?
I was asleep. I didn't even know what happened. Somebody was sleeping. Yeah. You and your little friend. You're a little sleeping, buddy.
Yeah, you just letting her lay on you. Imagine what you would do if I wasn't there.
Right. I would have been all in that little bathroom. Next thing you know, did you get a number? I was asleep. Yeah, I bet. Mm-hmm. Look, speaking of, I'm gonna rearrange this order just a little bit because we own it already. I saw this video where there's a female barber that's giving haircuts. She in Vegas, but she's sitting on your lap. She'll line you up, and she's straddling you. She's sitting in the chair on your lap, giving you a line up. She'll line you up on your lap. She'll line your beard up on your lap, and she got on some real skimpy. She charged $125, and when she get done, she'll massage your hands, your arms, and your shoulders. $125, $150. Oh yeah, you saw that mess, huh? Yeah.
Hey.
Smoke, you get your beard lined up. Would you get your beard lined up one time for that $125?
Hey, probably about once a month. I'm in there getting my beard and stuff lined up. About once a month, I'm getting lined up. If it's the same woman I saw on there, and I'm sitting there, and she's sitting there cutting my head. I'm like this, and take your time, take your time, take your time.
Listen, hey, Bowie gonna be in there like, she be like, hey, I gotta stop. What's going on? it's a tent being pitched right now, and I'm trying to focus. Like I'm sure there's some dudes in there that be popping wood, man. Be like, hey,
Oh, I know I would. She would shoot as soon as she sit down there. I've been like, oh, my bad, you gotta excuse me.
is she gonna get cut being on your lap? So there's a where the hell is this? It's in one of those like South American countries where they had a girls in there twerking and whatnot. They twerking on you while you getting your hair cut and whatnot. I'm like, oh, that look like a good barbershop. I mean, I can't go there because I've been cutting my own hair since '03, so I ain't been able to. I can't say I'm about to go to the barbershop. Like that's over with. I ain't going nowhere that important that I can't do it myself.
Yeah,
So
that'll be hard for you.
I'd be like, yeah, I gotta go get my hair cut in Vegas. Yeah, yeah,
It was in Vegas.
yeah. I'm gonna get my cul-de-sac lined up. Like it's going. I'm I'm gonna try to grow it out, Chico Bean style. Hey man, I was laughing.
Listen,
I was laughing.
I'll be right up there.
It's gonna be more. It's gonna be more. Definitely a rag.
Yeah, because you can't even say you're going anywhere else and then come back and get stuff all lined up. You ain't got no excuse.
Hey, I had to look. The thing is, I had to cut it before I leave, and then go, and then she just be shaping it up like, yeah, my clip was broke. I gotta go get a haircut. I gotta go get one of them haircuts. Hold on, baby, I'll be back.
Man, I'll make sure every month. I'll be sitting up here, hair be all up to my eyes. I'll make sure she got to take her time on my face.
So you were like, hey, dude, hey, next time can we get this haircut without the erection? Like, yo,
I'm like, no, baby, that's why I'm paying $125.
I was like, man, that is hilarious because I don't know very many ladies that would just be okay with they dude going to do it. Like they'll be fine. I think they'd be more fine with them going to the strip club than going to the barber shop and getting their haircut like that. Like they'd be like, oh no, that's too intimate. I want them to just be twerking on you, which I know they don't give a shit about you because they done twerked on 30 other dudes. But you don't think she be doing that to 30 other dudes? Not in the same day.
Yeah, that's a little more intimate. Y'all actually sitting in there and she all up in your face and she talking, and that's a little different.
Hey, I mean, if it's got to be different, it got to be different. You paying for the experience.
Oh yeah, of course.
So I asked
ain't nothing talking.
I asked my wife, what would be the dude equivalent for something like that? Like what could we provide for a woman? Like we just sit on their lap and rub our meat on them while we doing their eyebrows,
massages.
Yeah.
Them dudes that be doing the massages. That's the equivalent.
It is some dudes that be out here doing massages, but I don't know what they be doing. Like I feel like that be their girl in that video. It got to be.
It might. I don't know, man. I mean, in the video probably because they trying to get their business out there, but it's some girls that go to them. They be staying low key.
We got some ladies in the chat room. Hey, if y'all been to Massage Envy, then you know it's kind of like it's pretty professional for the most part. Like they go in there, they do the thing, they wrap you on up, and bam, you gone. But buddy, that was going viral a few years ago. Yeah, see there. I know a female that go to them and do that. That's why.
Yeah, because they just don't want to be seen. They do it. They don't want to be seen or known.
What's good, Justin? Yeah, man, they be out there getting it. Like they sit there and they in their little drawers. And fam
Look,
out there with
man,
no shirt on, hitting them with the
I
sexy,
ain't gonna.
hitting them with the
with some Chris Brown "Take Me Down" in the background.
like, and
I ain't
all.
gonna lie, boy. I thought about that. I was like, man, it must. Cause them dude they be charging, man. They be charging about $400 or $500, man, for them sessions.
Hey man, $400-500 for an hour or two. That's something,
Yeah.
man. You gonna have to work out because some of them. Never mind. But some of them
Oh,
might be like the ones in the wedding party. But you know, it be like that sometimes. She booked
look,
5 sessions
man,
at a time. That's her dude. They dating. That's a date that she just paying for.
man, I'm telling.
Look, they got look. She's saying names.
Damn, boy. Go on and let John see you naked. Don't play.
Don't let Josh see
Don't
you
play with
naked.
it.
Don't let Josh see you bust it down. Let him see
Caller,
something.
don't play with it.
See, I don't see what y'all don't know. I ain't gonna tell y'all that. I ain't gonna tell y'all that. Carla, yeah, Carla, she ain't scared. She ain't scared.
Man, go on and pop one of them out.
She said, "Best believe she's single." Yeah, like could you date a woman that go to a dude like that? And be like, hey, if you found out that that's what she doing on Thursdays, would you be like, yo, you gotta stop? It's over.
Yeah, if we get together, you gotta stop. Hell, you can't even go. You can't even go to Massage Envy and see Josh. Fuck that. Fuck that. We together now. You and Josh ain't gonna see each other no more. Not if
No,
I got anything to do with it.
Josh over with. Josh, you're done, son. Hey, hold on. Hey, Josh, put your clothes back
Yeah,
on,
that's
fam.
that's when I'm. That's when she gonna pull up to that parking lot and be like, "Oh, we going to see Josh. Josh,
We,
you done? Yeah, I got it from here. You done?
yeah, nah, I
Oh
bet.
man, it ain't like that, Josh. Josh, we done.
Josh, cause what you trying to do? Cause I know what you're trying to do. I know what you're trying to do. 'Cause
You
look,
ain't slick, Josh.
Josh, what you're not doing? You're not going to tell me you like boys and you got this woman all up on you like this. Like you, that ain't going.
Josh,
That ain't
what
going.
you not about to do, Josh? What you not about to do is sit up here and rub on her thighs and act like you really getting that muscle in between her legs.
Hey, yeah, I got
That's
to
what
get
you're
out of
not
that.
gonna do, Josh.
Josh, you need to get your ass off the table, Josh. Like what you doing? Why you up on the table too? Everybody else stand up and walk around the table. Now you can't stand up because you done been all up on the table, crawling on Carla. Get
Josh,
your
what what you're not gonna do is sit here and rub my woman with this woody. That's what you're not gonna do, Josh.
Josh style. Josh got style. Like, hey, what you doing, buddy? Calm down. Calm your
Yeah,
ass down.
yeah, up there rubbing on her talking about some oops. Ain't no oops.
Hey, my bad. And then Carla sitting on the table like, what's that? What's
Yeah.
that? Well, you damn sure ain't got
Oh,
no flashlight up in here. Even though he turned the lights down, he can see. Yeah, look,
talking
your
about,
boy.
yeah, this rubbing
Hey,
on that chest. Talking about, yeah, this the muscle right here. I can feel the tension right here. You better
right,
get your hand off my woman, Josh.
turn over. Turn over. He like, yeah, this is exactly what you needed right here. This, this. I mean, what kind
Like
of
he
move is
checking
that?
for breast cancer.
Yeah, I gotta get the lymph node. Don't worry about it. You straight. Hey, speaking of, now I want to talk about the Olympics, man. We got about 10 minutes left, and it happened. It happened right now. I feel like it happened right after the show, or that boxing lady. that boxing lady, Khalif, you know what? That they was calling this lady a man. It was these two ladies that had this boxing match, and then old girl went down in like 46 seconds and was like, "Trans, I ain't never been hit like this before, and that ain't no woman punching like this. You are obviously a man."
Yeah.
That's crazy. Because it
Yeah,
turned
she
out
got that.
she wasn't a
Yeah, go
dude.
ahead. Yep. That's crazy.
It's a whole bunch of strong faced women out here. Like that can fight. That don't mean that they dudes because they whooping your ass.
Yeah, but I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna sit here and lie. When I looked and saw her, when I saw it, I was kind of like, okay. I didn't question it when I heard it. When I heard it, I looked and I was like, oh, damn, that's messed up. But once they dug down and deep into it and said, she wasn't and all that, then I kind of felt bad because I get maybe she got that Brittany Griner type gene.
Hey, Brittany Griner, like, I'm the daddy. I'm gonna be a good daddy. Like, cause they was like, hey, so 2 moms, she was like, no, I'm the dad.
Yeah.
I know what you mean, but I don't know how much man shit you done been through. Like, I'm just saying, like, it's
I don't know if this is possible.
Like, we ain't nobody giving you Father's Day cards, Brittany. Like, you still Brittany. We gonna be nice and be like, we calling you Brittany because that's been your name. You hoop for the women's team. So ain't nobody hooping for the women's team a daddy. I'm sorry. Like, that's against the rules. That's against the rules as far as I'm concerned. Like, even the Joanna man is like against the rules. I ain't hating, but at the same time, when you say I'm the daddy,
they can have 2 mamas.
No, you're a mom. You can be a mom that knows some stuff, but that dude, you can teach your son how to shoot a hook shot. But you're not gonna be a daddy. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to hate on you, baby. I'm not trying to hate on you, but that lady, when you get your whole life thrown in the turnspin, like you trending, and it's like I'm trending because I whoop somebody's ass, and then they call me a man, and I'm not a man. Like, this was you having to deal with your whole life turned upside down. Cause they was like, she was like, oh, ain't no way a regular woman can do this. And this is the crazy thing. Old girl that got called a man, she had a shitty record. Like, she had been losing.
Yeah, I'm about to say, she lost a few.
Now, hey, I don't know what the range is to where it's like, all right, if your testosterone, like, she just produced a lot of testosterone. And so I don't know what that range is, that when you get to that point, they be like, all right, woman, gray area, man. And maybe she in that gray area, but at the same time, hey man, she was born a certain way and she passed the test, I suppose. And so apparently, like, the way I look at it, you got a wolf, you was born with a wolf, you probably have a lady. You probably a lady. You might have a lot more testosterone.
What's messed up is if she actually knew that she was. Now, if she knew that she was a woman and was just saying it like because of that, that's messed up. Because everybody was on her and messing with her and talking about it because they thought she was a woman. I mean, a man. But if the fighter that she was fighting, if she actually knew that she was a woman but just had a lot of testosterone, that's wrong. That's messed up.
That's exactly what happened, because she got hit real hard. It was like, hey, maybe this person worked out more than you.
Yeah.
Like, all fighters get caught. All fighters get caught at some point in time now. They don't fight with them big ass helmets on like they used to. So when old girl got hit, she was like, "God damn!"
She's like, ain't no damn way.
But dudes can't be like that. When dudes was fighting Mike Tyson, man, wasn't nobody like, "Yo, there's no way that this is a regular human." They was just like, "Yo, he can fight." She trying to make up some of those Kim Jong Un excuses when back in the day, it was like in 2010 when they had the World Cup and their team got beat. The US women team beat the North Korean soccer team, and he said the whole team got struck by lightning, bro. Like it's like, yo, this the only way we lost. The only way I was gonna lose to this person is if they not even really a woman. Which
Yeah.
I couldn't imagine. I couldn't imagine having my whole life being thrown upside down because somebody just said something like, "Hey, you're a man,"
Yeah.
and then all of a sudden everybody just ran with it. Like this the only way. I was gonna whoop your ass till you became a man. Like this is what it was, and it wasn't true. Like I'm gonna just drop off this vicious lie and make it happen.
Caught a few to the right. I mean, caught a few to the face and was like, man, nah, I got to make up something.
Man, hey Mo, you was a state champion sprinter, right?
Not state champ, but I ran state a lot. I went to state a lot.
What's the closest race you ever ran? You ever had one close like the one that Noah Lyles had yesterday?
Not that close, but hurdles. I had hurdles. It was a couple of times, but it wasn't that close. That was crazy.
Man, 500 tenths of a second. What they said, I was reading this article that said that that race was, they said it takes 0.1 second for you to blink, and the race, like the finish, was 20 times faster than that as far as how long the difference between when Thompson crossed and when what's it called, when Lyles crossed. And I'm like, man, this dude here, if you're gonna be that kind,
they always like that. They always like,
yeah, like if you ran a sub 10 and you lost.
Yeah.
Like you think, like when folks think about that, like you run a sub 10 and you lose. Like everybody ran sub 10 and you lost. You came the dude came in last, and he lost by less than a second. He was in last.
Second. Yep.
Like, are you running?
And the thing,
go ahead.
The thing about running, when you racing, you can think about a second as like 1, 2. That's what you see how fast it is. But when you running, 1, 2 look like 1, 2.
You're right.
Like it look crazy how far of a distance a second is or 2 seconds is when you racing.
Man, hey, you seeing everybody finish like that, it was just like, I just knew Lyles had lost. I just knew he lost.
I thought he lost, bro.
To the naked eye, he lost.
I mean, if to be honest with you, if you count every body part, he lost. Dude's foot went over the line before his torso, but I know the rules is the torso and not the feet or the hands or the head. You know, no. Well, I think the head. Can the head go over first? I think you can do the head. It has to be the upper part.
Yeah, they tell him to lean. The lean got him. The lean got him in. That's crazy. Yeah.
But I kind of wanted him to get second. I ain't even gonna lie to you, man. I just didn't like the way he did the NBA.
Oh man,
I didn't like what he said about the NBA, talking about the NBA ain't world champion. When they said that, they asked him about it, and he was like, "World champion." Like I'm saying to myself, dude, the NBA been winning gold medals since before you were even born. And he gonna try to say that they ain't world champion because it's like, come on, man. Stop. Right. You win a few medals now, all of a sudden you world this and world that.
I understood what he was saying from just a an NBA team world champion. Like on the Larry O'Brien Trophy, they call him the world champion. But do we think that the Boston Celtics can beat one of these Olympic teams? Maybe, or
I
maybe not.
do.
Like I don't think the Boston Celtics could necessarily beat France. But this is
Yeah,
like
maybe France.
this is a city team. And not I don't know a Canada game, Boston versus Canada. Like so he was putting it in like this single team versus a one of these countries, and it ain't that. Like yeah, you seen USA versus any of these countries. Yeah, we've been wiping the floor with them, but he don't race the best racer from Sacramento or the best the best runner from Nashville or something like that. Like he racing the best runner that you got in your whole country, and I guess that's what he was talking about. But that was the
Yeah,
way
but
he
even
went
still,
about it.
it goes both ways. I mean, even though they're in their country, they're not that's not the team that plays everybody. They have separate teams just like the NBA do.
They'll beat those
But
club teams for sure. I feel like they'll beat those club teams. Like my cousin play overseas. I feel like they'll mop a whole lot of those overseas club teams. Like, yeah, the Celtics individually would beat those teams. But if you put them all together
I
in a
don't know.
conglomerate, if the Celtics were representing the U.S. as and then they had to go play other countries, I don't know how it would turn out if they had to play the whole other country. So if he was just breaking it down in that way, then yeah, he's probably right. But then again, we don't
Yeah,
know
but
because they ain't never done it.
he tried to be cocky about it. Oh man, Usain Bolt been waxed. If Usain Bolt was waxing the floor with you. He
Yeah,
couldn't. Now Usain Bolt retired or whatever. Now all of a sudden, now he's. Come on, man, stop it.
I don't think he would. I wouldn't bet. I would bet Bolt. If I had to bet money on Bolt versus anybody, I'm betting on Bolt. He was probably the safest bet when he was running. That was one of the
Of
safest
course.
sports bets out there. And it was you had brought up. Yeah, he was one of the safest bets out there. And there was this dude, man, that we talking about bragging and being cocky. There was this dude from Italy who did pole vault. And Buddy was going for I think he might have been going for gold. He was in the finals. And he goes over the pole, he goes over the bar, and on the way down, his Johnson hits the bar and knocks the bar down.
The soul pole vault. That's what that was. That was the soul pole that hit that bar.
Hey, listen, if my meat hit the bar on the way down, I'm leaving with that as a single man. Like, hey, baby, I got this silver medal. You know what I'm saying? Got this silver medal, but I would have got gold if my thing wasn't thinging that day. I'm big, ain't it? Look at this highlight. Look at this highlight of me.
And they got it. They freeze framed it and everything. So you know he got it hung up in his house or something. He's sitting around. Yeah, that's me right there. Right there. You're right. Yeah, that's me.
He got it on
my
repeat.
Pole on the pole.
Right. He got it on repeat like they do. Like they got the little videos in the TVs in the store. Like I'm just gonna have this playing on one of my TVs. Like, yeah, look at that. Look at that thing right there.
Imagine you being first place and you ain't even a talk. you won pole vault, but everybody still talking about the other dude.
Hey, look, you walk in.
Call it nasty.
Yeah, speaks for itself. Yeah,
calling you nasty.
We knew she was down with the pork. That's wild. That Italian sausage. That Italian sausage smell like this.
That's messed up though, man.
You know how bad I be bragging, dog. I be like, yo, look, hey, it's like that. My thing is world renowned. I got a famous thing.
You know his numbers went up when he got home. You know when he got home, his numbers went up.
Oh, but no. All them ladies.
That would be. Don't you know that would be my profile picture for everything? If my thing got caught on the bar, and everybody know me for that. That'll be my profile picture for everything. Facebook, Instagram.
It's just me coming down with the thing with the bar on my. Speaks for itself.
I ain't on the bar. I'm just on the bar.
You know how I roll. You know how I roll. This is what I do.
I ain't new to this. I'm true to this.
Hey, Carter said she ain't never had no pink ding-a-ling. Stop playing.
now you reconsidering it.
Hey, she was like, oh, look, you know all those little Italian ladies like, like, yo. I don't know if that's how they sound. Like, yeah, you better make this thing happen.
Hey, man, Instagram numbers went skyrocket.
Hey man, like I got hella followers now. I had to create a separate page for my meat. Like,
I'm about to say we got followers now.
My TikTok is lit. This is this. It is lit on the phone. It's like you see all that. It is zoom in. It's on the phone.
You see me?
Real quick. I got. Let me get this in right fast. Yo, if y'all thinking about buying a Ford, moving forward, Ford out here put in a patent for some dry snitching technology, yo. Some dry snitching technology. Like, it's supposed to have some technology that's going to allow your car to monitor your speed and then send it to the authorities that you speeding. Also, it's going to be a camera system on some of these new Fords that's going to take pictures and monitor the speed of the vehicles around you. And if one of them speeding past you, it's going to take a picture and send it to the police. It's supposed to make the police job easier. But that's the
Ford?
That's a Ford. Yeah, that's a hellified dry snitching. Yes. You know, Ford got a lot of police cars out here.
Yeah.
They got a lot of contracts with these police cars. Yeah, man. That is happening.
Yeah, they tripping.
I'm talking about hey, you're gonna have to take your car out of snitch mode. Like, yo, how can I turn this off? Because they right now they submitted the patent. I think it was back in July of 23, where they submitted that patent so that they could do that. And they coming out with so much new technology that's supposed to keep people from, like, there's supposed to be some here where they got this thing set up where they taking pictures and videos inside of people's cars to catch them holding their phone while they driving. And so it's a camera that aims towards your car and it's a camera that aims towards the back of your car when they drive past. You're going to be getting tickets in the mail. I'm talking about.
That's crazy.
Come on, Ford. Why y'all hating? What y'all trying to do?
Yeah, that's ridiculous. That's crazy.
Dry snitching at an all-time high. You know, if I got a ticket and I'm like, I did pass that truck. I remember that license plate. Snitch on you. I remember that. Man, I gotta go. I gotta go find this fool because that's the reason why I got to take this dude right here. I know it. I've seen this car.
It's gonna be a lot of what's it called? A lot of it's gonna be a lot of lawsuits. I don't know how they're gonna get away with that one.
What you mean?
Shoot, you ain't the
If
police.
if they like, yo, my car was doing 70, 71, and this car passed me, and it took a picture of it doing 85. Hey, I was probably doing 85.
I gotta see how they gonna get away with that one.
Hey, found those.
Oh yeah, that's the motto. That is the Ford model.
You remember when those cars? I think it was some Ford Torches or something like that. Who the accelerator kept getting stuck, like the cruise control accelerator kept getting stuck, and it wouldn't stop.
On Ford?
I think it was on Ford.
Yeah.
Them joints, they wouldn't like you couldn't stop the car, man. It just kept going. It would just keep going. There was a whole bunch of folks that was getting in the wreck. I want to say it was Ford. I would say my carbon. I put some bad gas in it. I put some bad gas in it. It got drunk. But yeah, it'd be wild to get a picture. It'd be picture in the mail. See, bad gas. It'd be wild to get a picture in the mail and then it's you breaking the law. If you remember when you did it, I got a picture in the mail of me crossing over the double lines on 85. I crossed over the double lines because the traffic stopped in front of me. Like everybody jammed on brakes, and so that I didn't run into the back of the car in front of me. I had swerved over into the HOV lane. Them folks sent me a ticket of $25. I was like,
"Wow!"
I paid.
I got one for passing across the stoplight.
Oh damn, for real? That little white line?
Yeah, it was. No, I'm talking about the stoplight. I ran the stoplight. I was late for work one day, and I just ran the traffic the stoplight. Yeah, the traffic light.
Oh man,
I knew it was red when I went through it. They called me, sent me that ticket.
They sent you a picture of your face?
Yeah, the back of my vehicle with my license number. All I could do was just drop my head and say, "Damn!" They called me because I remember the light. I remember that day because I was running. I was coming from a girl's house, and I was heading to work, and it was late. And I was like, "Dang!" And the light. As soon as I looked up, the light was red, and I just said, "Well," kept going.
It's too late now. Like
yeah, about a week later, and looked in the mail. I looked at it as soon as I saw it, I said, "Damn!" I already know what it is.
Hey,
Open it up in the back of my truck.
You try to stop too late. It feel like you doing the most. Like you try to stop and that light turn from yellow to red, and I'm like, I'm not gonna go.
Yeah.
Like it feel like you putting your car through a whole lot. So it'd be like, you know what? Just go ahead and blow through this one. I hope ain't no cameras up there. And yeah, of course, they got a picture of you front and side plate. Yeah, man. I didn't. Mine had a picture of me. I'm sitting there like two. And they got me like a mud. Like I'm like, who zoomed in? Which one of y'all zoomed in? So when, like any time that I done ran a stoplight, I be like, it'd be real close. I get way up. So I sit up in my car and pull that little visor down. I'm like, well, hopefully they didn't see me. Because it's somewhere. I'm making this light. So look, good people. Man, we appreciate everybody for tuning in, man. Y'all been dope. The chat room been dope as always. Man, shout out to y'all.
Yeah. Definitely appreciate y'all.
Want to give a secondary shout out to, like I said, the Petersons. Man, we wish y'all a lot of love and longevity and understanding, because while this marriage thing is rewarding when you do it right, it ain't easy.
Congratulations.
It's rewarding, but it ain't easy. You'll soon see. Not, and I don't mean that in a bad way, baby. I don't mean that in a bad way. But now, man, we appreciate everybody for tuning in. Look, I got some new Kamala stuff that's gonna be on the website pretty soon at www.the710printshop. Make sure you put the in front of it because it's another one that I have no idea what they sell and why they use that same name, but it's a 710 print shop that's out there that sells some nonsense that ain't got nothing to do with shirts. But it's www.the710printshop.com. Check it out. Check it out. I'm gonna put some new stuff up there. And until next time, good people, y'all stay safe in these streets. We out.
Yes, sir.